So if you clicked on the video, you know one thing I'm doing today. I'm gonna do several things, but main one is that if you've got one of these old trucks, you know good and well that you put a little weight on the armrest and over time it's maybe busted, or that leather-like material on it's cracked and wearing off. So I have got the Chinesium one. We're gonna change out the top lid of the center console and see how well this works. Straight from Amazon. So let's go. So this thing is the original 2004, so it's 21 years old now. I've got a crack that's going across through here and it's starting to grow. My upholstery right here is cracked and swelling where my elbow's been on it. And then I'm starting to come off the edges around through here. And plus the bottom side of it, which you can't see from that angle, but I've got this powder all over the place where the foam on it's disintegrating. Not cool. Yeah. So the first thing we're gonna have to do is take the old one off and then clean this thing out and get all the disintegrated foam. And of course I've got a bunch of other stuff in here, so we're gonna work on taking this off now. So mine's coming apart too right there. Another good reason to replace it. But there's a pin, and you can see the pin right there real good. Since this is coming apart, you can see it. And so I'm going to take me a punch and I'm going to line it right up on that pin, and I'm going to drive that pin out the other side.
It's coming.
And so now I should be able to go to the other side and get it with a pair of pliers and pull that out. So the pin's driven on this side. I'm going to try and get a hold of a pair of channel locks. It's kind of tight, but it don't take much to get a hold of it. And I'm going to pull it on out. And there we go, it's off. And it was broke right here in the center too, so good times. So when I took this apart, everything fell apart when I pulled it apart, but these are the new springs, and there's actually holes here that they go down in, and they go in the center, like this right here. Now, this is the old one, and when I pulled apart, this thing right here, I had to kind of pull it out, but it just about fell out. Why with the new one, they send this separate in the new kit, like it's not already part of that? I don't know why they've done that for. But if you look, it only goes in one way, and it's hard to see there because of the lighting, but there's a clip that clips up on it, and those holes are offset to this side to match up with those springs. So now this becomes the hard part of trying to set this down on there and get these in that channel to get them lined up before you put the rod back in. So I'm going to go ahead and snap this closed. Or no, not either. I'm gonna wait because I'll need that for the rod. But I'm gonna try and line this up with the holes for the springs, and I can actually lift the springs out and do it this way. Because the one side of them's got a little hook on it, the other side's straight. So once I get them hooked in there, I can set it down in there, and those go straight down on the hole. So now I am ready for the rod to go in, but the rod's got to come in from that side. Okay, so I got the new rod, and I've got to, and I'm trying not to get my head in the way so you guys can see what you do, but I'm going to do it just for a second to see where I'm at. Maybe. I'm lost. Okay, I found it. Okay, so got to get it started. Then you're going to start pushing the new rod through, and I've got to line it up with the old pivot point. It's kind of hard to do it on camera and not getting in the way here, but I'm just going to tap this right here until I get, okay, now I'm stopped on that, so now I'm going to try and line it up. And the new rod is pretty tight. Okay. Okay, now there's going to be another area down through here which we want to line up with the springs, and I may have already messed up. Okay. Yep. Okay, so now I can push the springs. I'm going to push it through the other springs because you don't want the springs to be outside the rod. You want the rod to go through the center of the springs. Okay. So I'm going to tap it a little bit. Now I'm through the springs.
You're on the spring.
Huh? I thought oh, nope, he's right. See, that's why I got help so I can see what I'm doing. Because I can't see it all from one side.
Yep, I think you got it.
Okay, now we're through it.
Hold it. Yep, you got it.
Okay, so now the next trick is, and I'm going to get up in here for this, is I'm going to try to make sure I'm lined up with the second place in the glove box pivot point. I might not be. Nope. And you can't really see real well because of the way it's put together.
Oh, it's cracking, Dad.
Yeah, I know it's cracking. I've got it separated on that side. So go ahead and lean it down some. There we go. So I need to pull it back this way some. So, little trick. When I leaned it over some, I can see down through here better. I'll pull that back. And right in we go, like that. So now we're through the other pivot point, and we should come out of it and catch the other side. Oops. Try not to tear up the new one. Okay. We are completely through now. Where'd my punch go? I had a punch. Here it is. So now I'm not hitting. Okay, now this is, hold on, I'm going to tap it just a little. Okay, now I'm through both pivot points. I just entered the other side of the tray. So now that I'm in it, I'm going to send it on through. I'm using a punch to hold it, that way I'm not hitting the tray with the hammer. And I'm not hitting it extremely hard, I'm just tapping. Notice I'm choked way up on the hammer, and you don't want to be so forceful, it's just plastic. Break everything. Now, that rod's got some knurling on this end of it, so you want that knurling to go into the plastic, and that's what holds it in place. So once it flushes the end of the plastic, there's no sense in going any further. And the next part with that is now we are through the other side there, so it doesn't have to go completely in there. So I'm just going to give it just a little bit more. And there, now we're sticking out a little bit on that side, the knurling sticking out a little bit on this side. I can tilt it up like this and grab the bottom, and I can, that should snap together. I need to get around to the front side of that and see why that's not snapping together. So hold on just a second. So there was a clip on the back side of that metal, and I had to make sure it was going over right, and as soon as I did, the thing snapped into place. But here you can see that the plastic ends here, and you can see a little bit of the knurling sticking out right there, that rod. And over on this end, it's sticking out again. It's just enough room between the two pieces of plastic for that rod to be, so you don't push it all the way in. So now that that's that way, boy, that new foam is, boy, that makes it tight, makes it nice. And so now I did get the black one. One, because you got dirty arms and stuff, it'll stain up that tan. And I've got some black and stuff on the dash, so it's not like it's that big a deal. But when it goes back down, now it has more of a solid close, and that doesn't rattle anymore. So that foam made a big difference. Plus, it's going to keep stuff in those front pockets from rattling. So I'm gonna call that one done. And the material feels pretty good too. So it was like 20 some dollars, call it 30 bucks on Amazon for this. And so far, I'm pretty impressed. So I'm out here getting ready to move the truck and get it cleaned up, because the inside of it is got stuff piled everywhere. Been working like a madman the last 2 days filming, by the way, so that one's coming. It might have something to do with that trailer it took to me back there, so you guys will get to see that. But I wanted to give, it's been a couple days and I've been driving the truck and using the truck, and there is the aftermarket center console pad, and so far everything is doing exactly what it's supposed to do. Feels good. It's actually a lot tighter now, so I approve. So yeah, $30 fix off Amazon. Got that one done. And if you guys like this video at all, or if you're into some of my bigger projects, hit that subscribe button down below. Give us a like, thumbs up, and we'll see you on the next one.